what if Naruto had blink power blink, or what if Naruto was in a world called Naruto's Adventures? Yeah, that's what I call it, or anime, or was an anime called Naruto's Adventures. Yeah, I'll probably put that down. So yeah, Naruto would be walking to the, what's they called? Golems. He would be about 20 miles or 25 miles out, and this is where the giant golems are, or mediums. They would be the giant and mediums, and the boss one would be about 5 miles straight away from where the area is, where the big rock is. So the smallest golems, or no, medium golems, they would be all elements. There is a path 5 areas with different elements, and Deku would walk into, or Naruto would walk into the lightning one, saying, I haven't had lightning yet, so I better get it. Activating his wind ability, or he doesn't have any wind yet, yeah, that's for later. But he wouldn't activate swiftness, it's always on, and dash forward, running up onto the golems, with golems surprisingly being faster whenever they're middle class. How this works is that the stronger the golem, the faster it gets and stronger and everything. So the smallest golems are really slow. Medium golems are about as fast as a regular old ninja. Around Sasuke's base speed at the beginning, which was pretty fast. Large size golems were just a little more faster, not too faster. And giant ones, or the boss one, is around Lee's speed, which is crazy strong. But yeah, which there has been shown that the bigger the golem is, the bigger the weakness is. Golems in this what if have a weakness of a core. The core is usually centered in the middle, so most people attack the middle of the golem, or the boss golem, but if they hit, they would destroy the middle part, but it'll never be there. So people have been targeting different places, but they can never find it. So yeah, that's why they think this golem's like invincible and all that. But Deku or Naruto would face this lightning one, with the lightning one be able to shoot lightning balls and lightning strikes. Deku dodging these, or Naruto, why I keep saying Deku. But Naruto would take out his blade, activating his arm, and it would gain the ability of, he would run at it with the thing dodging backwards from the blade, getting struck in the top of its body, striking off half of its, taking off its head, or its seemingly head. It's more like an ornament, but this would cause it to slow down. Like I explained, the bigger it is, so if you knock off enough pieces off of a golem, by taking piece by piece, it would get slower and slower, and would turn into a smaller and smaller golem. This one would be about 10 feet tall, so Deku would dodge it, and would grab it in the legs, twisting and elbowing with the metal, which would crack the rock anyway, taking off one of its legs, making it drop down, and it would swing at him, then punching him, blocking him with his metal, and he would pick up his sword, swinging at it, cutting it down its chest, and he would see the central core. That's whenever he would say, he would send out his tail, and would say, fire piercing. It would pierce straight through it, and the golem would drop down, breaking apart. With Naruto getting lightning now. So with this lightning, he would be able to do pretty much simple stuff. But what he does make is he gains the ability. Okay. I totally don't know where I left off. I just ate. But I think I left off explaining some lightning abilities. But yeah, so lightning, he creates a ability known as lightning. No. I mean, like, literally, I have no clue what to do with lightning. That has not already been done. So, just give him, like, any lightning ability, pretty much. Nothing special. Actually, no. Okay. First lightning ability. Transformation. Lightning Twitch. Begin transformation. Already has been unlocked. This gives him the ability to have quicker reaction speed, and he can completely increase the, not speed in general, but like completely increase reaction speed. And it does add lightning around you, but not big lightning. And now it is Raikage's lightning form, but I'll call it, Raikage's lightning form is next, and the final one is unknown. There's a question mark on it, and Naruto will be confused about this. He's seen them unlocked, but he's never seen it unknown. He thinks I might have to get stronger, a lightning ability to figure it out. But yeah, he would go around testing his lightning abilities. He would, of course, make like a lightning stream, which he taps the ground or touches the ground and shoots out streams of lightning that whips around and aims towards golems. But of course, the golems have a defense against lightning. So he would stop that, and he would think what's good against lightning. He would think earth, but since it is a golem, it is made out of earth. He says what can cancel out lightning thinking, and that's when he'll come up with wind. So he would walk over to the right of the area, which would cut to him jumping on a map, landing there, and you'll see him facing against wind ones. These wind ones are the most trickiest, because the water ones even have a weakness, because these ones can reform, but they can expose where their core is directly, and you can strike them. But yeah, so we turn into wind, but their cores completely disappear, and it would turn into a visible wind. It would turn to wind completely and move around at quick speeds, disappearing and reappearing. Of course, Naruto dodges this and starts tracking it with his Sharingan. But once it reappears for a split second, he notices whenever it attacks, he would jump forward, and he would take out his blade, swinging at it with it, dodge, he would miss, it would get hit with the blade, breaking off, hitting him straight in the core, destroying it, getting win abilities. So he would gain pretty much the norm. He can use wind shields, sort of, just sticking out his wing, having a constant pressure of wind blade, which would combine with water blade, creating a move known as Twister Blade, which would be the tiny blades. And he would unlock Water Scythe and Wind Scythe, creating Twister Scythe. And for now on, I will be using Twister for now on for those abilities. So yeah, that cuts down on some stuff. So he would learn Water Dome or Wind Dome, and that's practically it. Wind and water kind of are the same thing, because you can use them as needles, practically all the same stuff. So they can just enhance each other. And he would have 2 more skills pop up in Twister style. He would be known as, and 2 more skills, it would come up as Waterfall on the water side, on the wind side, it's known as Tornado. And in the Twister style, it would be known as a Twister, or a pretty much a combining of both, called Raging Tornado. Let's call it that. But yeah, these wouldn't be unlocked, but he would continually going. He has unlocked rock abilities, but it's rock armor and all that, but nothing too special and all that. After getting the wind abilities or Twister abilities, he would go back to the lightning golems. And water is affected against it because water can conduct electricity, so it can kind of absorb it, sort of, or conduct it. But as long as it's not connected to Naruto, it won't shock him. He would swing Wind Scythe, hitting it, breaking through its canceling. That's whenever he used Twisters, or he would use Twister Blades, or Wind Blades, or whatever, hitting it, and they would hit with the water and wind twisting all around, which would cause a sort of more cutting force and strength behind it. It would hit something, like it would cut through a tree, and the tree would be blown up by wind cutting different pieces of it, and water in a twisting formation, so it would have twisting cuts into it, hitting it, breaking off pieces, and Naruto would stab through it, breaking it, gaining a lightning ability. Lightning ability would combine with water, creating storm, as it's titled underneath. He would take storm, and he would look at it, and he would shoot out a beam of lightning, and he can control it. So he would point his finger at using his Sharingan to target weak points, and he would pull. He wouldn't know what a gun is, but he would stick out his tails instead, shooting, breaking off weak pieces, and all that. And you'd be like, this is pretty strong. And he would continually be down these. He would gain all 5 elements, of course. He would gain a Gekigenkai, and he would gain a combined jutsu in this episode, or part. This would be kind of my thank you for 500 subs, because nobody wanted to comment down that what if idea for 500 subs. I kind of just made a whole bunch of what ifs for you guys for today, and those 3 what ifs from yesterday, or were for yesterday, the first ones I posted, and the Deku one was for today, which I would be posting this one today too. But I'll see you on the next episode. Look at that screen, and see you later.